Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. So today, you can grab any crystals that you feel drawn to. We're going to just take a little guided meditation and perhaps maybe meet one of your spirit animals. It's going to be fun, relaxing, and just kind of like let yourself relax and don't judge anything. Whatever comes to mind is what is supposed to come to your mind. So don't judge anything. Don't be upset if you don't see anything. Just enjoy the calm feeling that you do have in the meditation. So um, just asking all of the angels and spirit guides and ancestors to be here now. Anyone not having good intentions for any of us may leave this space right now. Angels, ancestors, guides, we just ask you to bless us and open up our heart and our mind to what we need to know for the day. And we thank you. So taking time to make your body as comfortable as you can in this space, maybe adjusting your neck, your arms, your back, until you get to that place of that just right relaxation. And you deserve this comfort. You deserve to fully relax and be present with yourself during these next minutes of this quiet time. Breathing in the clear lightness of the sky and breathing out any stress or tension or worry. Breathing in the sky and breathing out anything that gets in the way of that sweet, light feeling of being at home with yourself. Now, in your imagination, find yourself walking down a forest path. You are lighthearted and carefree and completely safe. Curiously exploring your surroundings. What do you see on this woody path? And what do you hear? Are there any scents that you may inhale? And as you walk, you soon come to a clearing, a magical clearing surrounded by this silent, magical forest. Take a moment now and stand in the center of this clearing for a moment. Look around you and just listen. Listen deeply to the sounds of Mother Earth. Let your listening take you deep into the center of the earth and deeper into the mystery of this inner forest that lives in your soul. You hear some soft giggling. Allow yourself to giggle too. Be with this lighthearted, carefree energy. Feel its happiness coming into you, into your body, your mind, your spirit. Listening a little deeper now, you hear the sound of beautiful singing. You have never heard such singing. Is it one voice you're hearing, or is it many? Feel the singing surround you. Allow it just to enter you, enter your soul. Allow the joy of the singing brings you. Feel it in your body. Maybe even join in and sing with it. Listening even more deeply, you hear a symphony. It's Earth's deepest inner music, Earth music, and it makes you want to dance. So within yourself, go ahead and dance any way you like. Dance in this forest clearing however you want. Feel how free you are, how light, how comfortable, how creative. After a while, allow your dancing to come to stillness. You can still hear the earth music, the beautiful singing, the giggling. It's all now within you. Savor it, all the feels, as it fades into silence. Knowing that you can come back to this space and turn up the volume whenever you would like to hear it again. It is now time for animals to join you. Maybe they're your animals. So maybe close your eyes and take a big deep breath in. Exhale out. Opening up your eyes. Watch as these animals form a circle around you. What kind of animals are there? What do they sound like? Are they close to you in the circle? Are they further away? One of the animals comes closer to you. What does this animal look like? What does his or her energy feel like? It's as if this animal is smiling at you. It's as if this animal is inviting you to sit in the clearing with him or her. You sit down and you connect with this animal. Maybe you hug it. Maybe you pet it. Maybe you're just there together, just being still together. On the count of 3, you're going to ask the animal what you need to know for today. 1, 2, 3. Thank your spirit animal for this message or messages, these messages. And now it is time for you to give your animal a gift. What would you give this spirit animal? What would you give this animal? It is now time for your spirit animal to give you a gift. Watch as they present it to you. What is the animal giving you? What do they say as they bless you with this gift? Or are they silent in giving? Take some time to explore this gift now. It's almost time to leave now. So find a way that's special for you and comfortable for you to say goodbye to your spirit animal, just for now. Know, though, with absolute certainty that you can always come back here, right here to this forest clearing in this circle at any time, just by closing your eyes. That you can come back and spend time with your spirit animal anytime you choose. When you are ready, you can stand and begin to leave the sacred circle. Follow the forest path back and back and back. Following the sound of my voice into this time and this space. Taking your time. Taking as much time as you want, no hurry. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes.
That was so intense.
Yeah. So I started my video and started talking and realized I was muted. I was like, that was smart. Go ahead, Heather. You go first.
Okay, so I have always had this like fear of birds, like hate them, like don't want to be around them. So as I'm standing in my circle, like as big as the tree trunks, I see feathers. I was like, oh shit, here we go. It's gonna be a fucking bird. And it was like this massive hawk that was like larger than life, like just in the middle of this clearing of trees. And the sound or the song it was singing, he just started doing ohms, and like my body was just vibrating. It was so intense.
Wow.
And then like I never saw like myself standing there. I think that was like my subconscious like keeping me away from this big bird, but like my presence was there. And like he like embraced me, and I was like in like the nook of his like wing and body, which I would never do in real life. So it's just like my presence was there. But the gift I gave him was like a sack of gold coins, and I just heard abundance. And then he put a crown on my head, and it was just like beaming light.
Oh my gosh.
I told you
He told
yesterday you were a queen, remember?
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Oh
And
wow.
he told me to keep soaring high. And
Yeah.
then I lost it. And it was so beautiful.
Oh
And
my
now I have a freaking bird for a spirit guide. Thank you,
Oh
Corina.
my gosh. I just
Oh
have
my
to
God.
say, like,
Wow, that's beautiful, Kim.
yeah, for people who didn't see anything, I'm glad that you said that, Karina. Also, for the listeners who are catching this on the YouTube, don't, like she said, don't judge yourself. Don't go in with expectations. Just listen. Do you know what I mean? And this comes in time. But for me, it was so crazy. I had a little tiny fox. It was like this little baby fox that was just, and he was like so cute, just running around. And I was just holding him. And then, like, at one point, I was like we were like laying down, and my hair was it was like looking at one of those movie things, you know what I mean? And then Heather, it's crazy that you said your eagle started saying ohms, because in my head, it was weird. They were like, Friday, go through the chakras. And guys, if your mind wanders, that's okay too, because while Corina was talking, this is what I was thinking. I was like, on Friday, you should really do the chakras and line them up and do the chants. I've never done that,
Yes,
and was literally hearing Om Lam Ram Hum. I'm like, so the
that's
fact that you
beautiful.
said that your fucking eagle started singing Om, I was like, no fucking way. Because that's literally what I was thinking in my meditation, like through my head. They were like, you need on Friday, go through, they just sit there and reset and just do the chants. So that's crazy that you said that. And then my fox, the gift that I gave, when you said to give it a gift, I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to give this? I was
I
sitting there,
know.
I was like,
I knew everybody was going to be like, what the hell?
yeah. So I was like, well, I guess I'll give him a nut because we're in a forest and it's a fox. So I'm like looking for nuts. And then all of a sudden there were like berries in my hand, like these little sweet berries. So I was just feeding him these little berries.
Oh.
And then when you said that he gave me a gift, he handed me a grandfather clock, those little watch clocks, the little, not a grandfather, you know, the little, like the old school, like the round.
Yeah. Like a pocket watch? A
Yes,
pocket
the
watch,
pocket
maybe.
watch. And
Yeah.
he just like, he didn't say anything, he just handed it to me. And all I heard was time. Just slow down. I'm giving you time so that you understand that
Oh,
you have plenty of it. So just
that's so
slow
beautiful.
down.
Wow.
Yeah, but and then really quickly too, one more, because Aisha's on here. Just so you guys know, Aisha was the catalyst for all of this. I started meditating with her, and then Heather was like, I want to join. And then she's the one that invited, and Heather's the one that got in the group, but Aisha started the meditate. Like Aisha and Heather, I should pretty much say these two is like what got this started. But when it was just Aisha and I was going into the Akashic Records, my second class, and he was taking us through a meditation, and he was saying that there was a guide behind us. And all of a sudden I felt this Black Panther, and there was fear. And I was like, wait, but I'm in my records. There's no fear up here. Like, what the fuck is that? So I was like, no, there's no fear. What is that? And then the Black Panther came up and stood next to me, and it was my guide. And I was like, oh, cool. Okay, so you're one of my guides. The next morning, as I was meditating, the Black Panther and I were little. I was like 3 or 4, and the Black Panther was a cub. And I'm walking into this magical forest. The cub comes with me. We start wrestling and rolling around. We turn into Kim and Aisha as a dog. The Black Panther turned into Aisha.
Oh my God, is that the most beautiful
I
thing?
was like, Aisha, you're one of my fucking guides. Get the fuck
Oh,
out of here.
cool.
So
Oh
it was
my
funny because
God.
I had to call my mentor, and I was like, I've never seen anything like this. Like, she's a friend that I have in a human form in this life, but she was presented to me as a Black Panther, he was like, that's absolutely, she came here to help guide you into something. And that's how she was presented. But how fucking cool is that?
Is that amazing?
Yeah.
Thank you, Aisha and
Yeah.
Heather. And that is so amazing. I've never heard that before.
Yes. So that's why, like, I have to tell that story because it blew my mind to the point that I had to call my mentor. And I was like, is this right? I was like, and he started cracking up. He was like, not to question. I was like, yeah, but that shit was like so real. And just, I've never, like, Aisha's in a human form. Like now, like I can touch her, if you know what I mean? So he was like, yeah. So it was just pretty awesome. So that's why I was saying, when people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, they've also been with you in other lifetimes. They've also been with you in other forms. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, and Aisha and I clicked right away when we met. And it was so like,
meant to be, completely meant to be.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to share their animal experience?
Yes.
I love to hear these.
So when you said someone was singing, it was really funny because it was Snow White, but it was actually you because you got such a sweet voice.
Oh my gosh.
So it was
I love you. You're the cutest.
but no, you just got the cutest voice, so it's like you singing. And then my animal, like at the beginning there was like a rabbit running around, like a little bunny, but then when you said people were joining you, there was like a bear, and he was so big, but he was like dancing around and just mucking around and just being funny. So that was mine. And then for our gift to each other was a hug, because like, yeah, because at the moment a hug to me is worth more than any kind of materialistic thing. Just having a hug just means so much. And so when you said give him a gift, I hugged him, and then his gift back to me was a hug as well. And it was just the most amazing, just so amazing. Just thank you so much, because it's just, that meditation was just, I loved it so much. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a good one, Corina. I really like I love like seeing new things. You know what I mean? So when I
Yeah.
saw that little baby fox, and I was like, of course you're orange. Of course you're fucking orange. Shocking. My sacral chakra. Okay. And
Yes.
what are you gonna
That
do?
is so cool. Like journal about this now. And also like if you feel drawn to do it, like you can also Google like the meaning, spiritual meaning of a fox as my spirit guide. Like that's always like, it's so interesting to learn like all of those
Pinterest.
things. Pinterest,
Pinterest
yeah.
also, guys, I get a lot of great info, believe it or not. I don't Google any spiritual stuff. I just go right to Pinterest now.
Oh, that's a great idea. And you
Yeah.
can build like your spiritual animal board.
Well, that's
You know
why when
what I
people
mean?
ask me questions and I answer so quickly I get all those things off. I just go right on Pinterest and I'm like,
That's
bee,
amazing.
snake, bear. And that's why I'm able to send them so quickly. I get all those things off Pinterest because it comes with the chart, the breakdown, like photos.
Gosh, that is
Yeah.
amazing. I can't wait to look at that today.
Girl.
Oh my gosh. Well, I saw a wolf, and he was just so like beautiful. Like he just looked at me with these beautiful like light blue eyes, and they were so intense, and he was just looking at me. At first I was a little fearful because like it's a wolf, but then I had a calming energy whenever I looked into his eyes. And he told me we didn't give anything to each other because that like we were just together, and I was like leading you guys, so I didn't get to be as into it as you guys were. But I do remember being quiet and then listening to him, and he says, you're way stronger than you give yourself credit for. You are so strong, and you need to step into your strength. So that was really, really cool to hear that from him. And like, I just feel like wolves to me, like, it's a symbol of strength. So that was so interesting. And I've never had a wolf come to me, and I've done spirit animal things a lot. So that was really cool.
And they run in packs.
Ah, look at my pack.
Yep.
Look at our pack.
Yep.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was awesome. And everybody who joined, thank you, because the collective energy is always so beautiful. And I'm telling you, just showing up will start to shift your energy. It really will. All right, guys, I'm going to stop recording, and I will see you mañana.
Bye. Have a great day.
Have